If y'all know us, billionaires are not even safe from us on this. Let's go ahead and get started. Hey, we glad to see y'all. Hey, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Talking Shit with My Dad, episode number 9. Hey, we're glad to reach this far so far. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Tell your friends about us. Hit that bell button so you get notifications when we post this stuff. Hey, if you don't know, of course, I'm your host, Jamal. This is AKA the Dad.
What's up?
Oh, he's talking more now, huh? Yeah. Yeah, so we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Like I said, hey, billionaires are not even going to be safe from us. And you know what? We don't care. We're going to talk about them too and everybody else. So, let's go ahead and get started. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. We know what happened this weekend at Madison Square Garden with the racist ass jokes and shit like that by a fucking rundown ass comedian who's struggling to try to find himself or trying to find himself a lane to be in. But yeah, he's a MAGA comedian. Is that such a thing? I don't know, but that's what he's trying to do. Saying if you haven't heard, he said there's a island with trash. There's a trash made of no. Yeah, it's an island of trash floating out in the ocean, and it's called Puerto Rico.
You need to smoke some weed.
No, I was just playing. Yeah, so he called Puerto Ricans basically trash, which they are American citizens.
No, he called them trash. No, basically, he called them trash.
Yeah, even though they're American citizens. And then he went on to say, and then he did it in New York with they have a huge Puerto Rican population. Like you do it in New York, it has a huge Puerto Rican population. You say that shit, but then he said,
you went to Detroit and said Detroit was fucked up. You're not too bright.
Donald Trump said that, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
then the so-called comedian said that black people are not going to be carving pumpkins; they're going to be carving watermelons.
No, he said he spent the night with his black friends and they cut up watermelons. And I'm so sick. You're so fucked up. You got to go back to watermelon jokes. Huh?
That's how trashy.
Man, I've heard that. I'm almost 80. Watermelon jokes. Motherfucking white people eat goddamn just as much goddamn watermelon as anybody else. Asian,
Mexicans,
everybody.
They all eat watermelon, but the stereotype is black people watermelon and fried chicken, which you can get that at the Mogni Casino and Resort that's sponsoring us on this episode. Thank you guys, and keep having that money coming in. We really appreciate it. But yeah, so they, and then Donald Trump campaign going to try to say, oh, we didn't know who he was. We didn't know anything about him. So you mean to tell me this dude flew to New York, got a ticket in the Madison Square Garden, put on a tuxedo, and he just walked up on stage and nobody knew who he was?
No, they said
nobody knew what his comedy was.
Yeah, they didn't know what his jokes were. But then it came out that they had gone over the jokes, and one of them, they said this is even too bad. We can't put this one on. And he was going to call Harris a cunt.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, terrible.
Oh, but they're Christians. I love them.
Yeah. But it's so bad, they had to come out and say something. When Trump's campaign come out and try to walk that shit back about anything, it had to be bad. A little bit bad because they don't care.
No, you know what they did this morning? I get up and I see this ad for Trump, and it's in Miami, and they're all on these speedboats and stuff, and they got the flags running.
Yeah.
And they're all with a Latin accent. We love Trump, we love Trump. And I'm going, motherfucker, some people can't tell the difference. Those were not people from Puerto Rico. Those were Cuban Americans. You can't tell a Cuban American from a Puerto Rican from a Mexican. I forget. We all look the same to you.
Hey, I can't tell a Puerto Rican from a Cuban. I'm gonna be honest with you. Unless they say, "Hey, I'm Puerto Rican," and "Hey, I'm Cuban," I can't tell the difference. I can't tell the difference between
if you've been
a Mexican and a Puerto Rican. I can tell the difference between them. Mexican's a little bit shorter than Puerto Rican.
If you're around different races and spend some time, you can tell the difference. It's like I can tell a Vietnamese from a Chinese from a Japanese person.
Well, yeah, I mean they're easy because you go off their heads. You know, Koreans got the biggest heads, and then
I wouldn't say all that.
Chinese got little medium heads, and the Vietnamese got small heads.
We had a guy in our company. His name was Kieron. This is the honest God truth. On the back of his fatigues, he put in big white letters, U.S.
And he would have motherfuckers shoot him in the back.
He was an Asian. That used to be the funniest shit. Oh, damn it.
Shit, I don't blame him. Hey, I'm on your side. Shoot that way, motherfuckers.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny.
But anyway, so enough about the racist jokes and comments, because you know what? People who will go and vote for them, they don't care. They like hearing that shit, which is a damn shame. But like I said,
Yeah, they were eating it up. They love it.
like I said in the beginning, it's time to get in some billionaires' ass. If y'all ain't know, this weekend, the Washington Post and the LA Times, Washington Post ran by Jeff Bezos, and the other one, LA Times, run by Patrick. I don't know how you spell it. I'll just say Chinook. That's how I'm gonna say his last name. Yes, I messed it up on purpose. Yes, Chinook. Both squashed an endorsement it was already written by the editorial page. They squashed the endorsement for Kamala Harris because Donald Trump got these rich billionaires shook. Like literally shook.
Yeah, he's threatening them.
He's threatening them. He got them shook.
I'm going to come after you when I become president.
How is Jeff Bezos, one of the richest men in the world?
He want to stay that way.
One or two or whatever. He's going to stay that way.
No, he wants to stay that way.
Scared of fucking fat, Cheeto-colored, resting bitch face, frog face Donald Trump. With a threat of, he might get back in office, and if he does, he's going to come after you because you hurt his feelings in your newspaper, or you endorse Kamala Harris.
Excuse me, the script has already been written, because just look over in Russia, rich billionaires, they fall out of hotel rooms like God damn! Every time you look around, they're falling out of hotel room. So if he becomes a dictator like everybody thinks he's going to try to do, shoot, you don't want to fall out of a hotel.
Like, all right, check out.
Oh, and then wait a minute, that would be official act, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Would it be official act?
He had to be like, hey, under my official acts of president, go kill that motherfucker. And if it ever comes up in trial, like, hey, it was under my official acts. Thanks, Supreme Court. Yeah, you helped me out on that one.
Throw that motherfucker out the window.
So let me go ahead and bring up this article by The Hill. So check it out. It says Jeff Bezos kills the once great Washington Post, which I agree, because last 40 years they come out and endorse presidents and stuff like that with no issues. But all of a sudden, 7 days before the election, all of a sudden they're going to say, we're not going to endorse nobody, which is basically an endorsement for Donald Trump. Because if you don't come out and endorse, he's already going to take the victory lap and say, they endorse Kamala Harris, so you know who they're endorsing. They're endorsing me. Like it says right here, fucking Patrick, his name is Chinook to me. They basically running scared because they think that Donald Trump is going to get back in office and come after them.
Not only they want government contracts too.
Yeah, well, yeah, it says it right here. But
and don't forget, it's going to be in charge of that.
But
Elon.
Both of these newspapers came out and thrashed Donald Trump after January 6th. Both of them thrashed Donald Trump, talking all this. We care about the country and everything else. But then when it comes down to it, put your money where your mouth is, they're putting their money where their mouth is, and they're like, sucking the dick of Donald Trump. That's where their money is, and that's where their mouth is, because they're so scared. But like Chinook, he's a biotech entrepreneur who's getting government contracts, and then of course you got Jeff Bezos, $3.4 billion contract with the federal government with his Blue Origin. Like I said before, it's about the money. Yeah, they say all this stuff about the country and stuff like that, but the billionaires and stuff like that, when it comes down to it, they don't care about this country. They just care about keeping money in their pockets, making themselves rich, and everything else. They know the rhetoric that Donald Trump is saying. He's talking about he's going to be a fascist and a dictator and all this other stuff. They don't care about that. They're just like the Nazis when Hitler was coming around and the businessmen were lining up with him because Hitler was like, "Oh, I'm gonna lock you up and kill you and throw away the key and whatever else I'm gonna do to you,"
No,
and they fucking fell in line.
no, they want Trump because if Trump gets power, they get power as long as they stay on the right side of them. That's the way dictators work.
But they're only doing it like I guarantee if Harris was out there threatening them, talking about if you don't vote for me, I'm gonna shut your business down. I'm gonna make it hard for you to make money and stuff like that. I bet you they will be fucking at her feet too. Be like, hey, how you doing? But
No.
like, hey.
They with Harris, they wouldn't believe she'll do it. With Trump, they believe he'll do what he said he's going to do.
But I'm just
Fuck with
saying,
the law.
if she was saying that from the beginning, these motherfuckers would be lining up at her feet, talking about, we're gonna roll with you because we think that you're gonna take revenge on us if we don't endorse you or vote for you.
That's why we're Democrats, because that we don't do that.
I say if she
your
did
aunt
that,
had balls, who would she be?
She would be my uncle, but that's not the case right now.
Don't you have an uncle?
But like I said, if you don't think it's about the money, here's another article for you. Let me pull that up. Here's another article for you right here. The same day that Washington Post said they're not going to endorse Kamala Harris, even though both newspaper editorial pages both had the editorial written to endorse Kamala Harris. Even the same day, leaders from Bezos' origin says it right here in the Hills article. Now Jeff Bezos is going to come out and say, "Oh, I didn't know that they were meeting with Donald Trump." Okay, you're a billionaire, so now I'm judging your competency. Either you're stupid, or your CEOs are not respecting you and not telling you what's going on, and you don't know what's going on with your own companies. So which one is it? Are you stupid, Jeff Bezos, or your CEOs are just disrespecting you and going behind your back, and you don't know what the fuck they're doing? That's how I see it. Because you're the billionaire. These are your companies. So how do you not know what your CEOs are doing?
Hey, what do you
Fuck
think?
out of here.
He does know.
He does.
Because he's a billionaire. You don't become a billionaire by being stupid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So him coming out saying, "Oh, I didn't know," you're a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar, Jeff Bezos. Hold on. Allegedly. You're a fucking liar. Motherfucker. Like, stop playing with us. Stop playing these games. Like, seriously, because if it goes down the way he says Donald Trump says it's going to go down, you're in support of Project 2025 all day long. And then at that, I hope your fucking Amazon blows up and burns down and everything else.
If Project 2025 comes in, it'll be to his advantage. Seriously. Trump's going to let them fools do what they want to do. And if you think that he's going to leave office, you got another thought coming. He didn't get it done the first time. He's a lot smarter now, and he got a lot smarter people around him that will do anything.
It's just disheartening that these billionaires, yeah, we like this country, we love this country, but our pockets are worth more. Like, how much more money, as Jeff Bezos, how much more money do you need? Like, you're the richest man in the world. Like, Donald Trump is not going to hurt your pockets. Like, I don't understand the greed. Now, it's not even the need, the greed to keep putting money in your pockets over the well-being of the country. Like, you're at a point now where you don't even have to worry about money. Like it's like you don't even care about what's going on in this country. You're just so scared of Donald Trump, quote unquote, his revenge shit that everybody says he likes to do.
They don't never forget about money. God damn it. What he did, he bought a what, $500 million yacht that they only use like 6 weeks out of the year.
I mean, that's fine. Don't get me wrong, people. I get all respects to Jeff Bezos. He started off in a garage. He built his way up, from nothing. Amazon was just a bookstore online selling books, and then he expanded and created his own lane. He became a self-made billionaire, unlike Donald Trump, who was born into money and blew the money and then stole money and cheated for money. Jeff Bezos actually worked for it. He's a true pull yourself up by your shoelaces billionaire. He did it. But I just don't respect the cowardness, the spinelessness of it all, of him just cowarding to Donald Trump. If I was Jeff Bezos, I'm the richest man in the world, I'll tell Donald, what? Come on, let's go. Come after me. I'm going to talk about you all day, every day. I'm the richest man in the world. What are you going to do to me?
Look out for that window. Shit.
Man, you don't think Jeff Bezos got gorillas with him? Jeff Bezos got gorillas too.
That's the biggest gorilla. You ought to know, since we work for the goddamn government, is us. Shit. You got some motherfuckers who'll do anything the president tells them to do.
Man,
specialists at what they do.
Man,
don't he's nothing but a broken neck.
No, Jeff Bezos, yeah, he got too much money and power to be like, oh, I'm scared of a fat man over there eating McDonald's and burgers on his chest. It's a shame. Like, anyway, let's talk about somebody's family history. Jeff Bezos, hey man, stick a stick up your ass and get a spine, please. This is fucking ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous what y'all letting Donald Trump just fucking punk y'all around like this. Sickening.
Harris said that she'll take a competency test at the same time with Donald Trump.
Just have a spell competency test. No. That's all you need.
Hey,
spell competency test.
It'd be a law degree against GED.
Probably don't even have that.
But, you got to be fucked up. If your high school records are sealed and your college records are sealed, most people say, this is my. They must be so fucked up. How bad can they be if you don't want nobody to see them?
I'm a high degree genius.
Yeah.
Listen to me. I'm Donald Trump. I know everything. You ever notice how he knows how to do and build everything?
I know.
Hey, PlayStation. Hey, I know a lot about PlayStation. Believe me. Nobody knows more about PlayStation than I do. I know everything about PlayStation. And ladders. Hey, I know ladders. Nobody knows more about ladders than I do, because we know I like to use ladders. Nobody knows more about ladders than, like, everything. Nobody knows more than what he knows.
Well, let's say Donald Trump is just like his grandfather, not his father, his grandfather. So I did a little family tree
research.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Are you 23andMe?
And his grandfather's name was Frederick
Douglas.
No, Frederick Trump. You dummy.
Frederick Trump.
Trump. So he was from Bavaria, Germany. Go to Canada and Alaska during the gold rush. And he tries to be a miner for a couple of times, and he's not successful. So what he did, he opened up a restaurant, bar, and whorehouse. That ain't no bullshit. He opened the whorehouse in Frederick. Oh, that's his name. In Whitehorse, in the city of Whitehorse, in Canada. That's where his first one was, and he ran whorehouses all up and down the.
Oh, that's why Donald Trump like whores.
Yeah.
That's why like porn star, his current wife, and everything else. That makes sense now.
That's why he likes gold.
It's in the blood.
That's why he likes gold.
Man, you ever see his decor where he lives at? No matter where he lives at, that tacky ass gold everywhere. So fucking tacky.
So
my God.
Well, I'll show you more. It gets better. So after the gold finally ran out, he took his money and he went back to Germany and married Trump's grandmother. And they threw him out of the country in 1905. Guess what for?
Probably German draft dodging.
He was a draft dodger. The motherfucker was a draft dodger.
It runs in the family. Everything runs in the family.
So he mistreated women, made money off of hoes.
probably had a lot of sex with hoes. And he dodged the draft, the German draft.
And he dodged the draft and the country didn't even want him no more. They kicked his ass out. That's when he went to New York City and he opened a barbershop on 60th Street in New York City and started buying property.
This is the More You Know segment, if you did not know.
Yeah, the motherfucker was he ran 4 houses. That's how he got rich off of bitches.
My granddaddy was a pimp.
I ain't never heard Trump say nothing about his grandfather.
Not with a history like that.
Yeah.
My grandfather was a pimp.
No shit. His grandfather was a goddamn pimp and got rich doing it.
Yeah. Well, it just goes to show, hey, blood runs, genes are passed down, so habits and everything else.
Don't forget, then his dad, he got arrested at a Klan rally.
Yep.
And then I tried to look it up. I want to see if any black people should vote for this motherfucker. So I looked up on the Trump company website to see if they had anybody that was black in management. And I tried, but if anybody can find one person that is black in color, or in fact, that is not white or Jewish, good luck. That ain't no shit. Because if they had one black person, he looked like a fly in milk.
Yeah, these people out here, yeah, they're killing me right now. 6 days? 6 days left to the election. It shouldn't even, in all reality, it shouldn't even be this close. There's no way in reality that Donald Trump should still even be any type of presidential race whatsoever. Like, it's just amazing how racist this country has become. No, I'm sorry. That's it.
No, I want to say one thing. No, all
Mm-hmm.
vets, before you make up your mind, remember your oath. I'm serious. You ought to remember. Yeah, fuck all that. Just remember your oath.
To the Constitution.
You ain't got to tell them. We all know what we said.
Yeah. I was about to say, became racist, but this country's been racist for the whole damn time.
Fucking world's been racist the whole damn time. Everybody race thinks they're better than another race.
But you know what I want to ask these cooning ass black people out here, when they hear them say that slogan, "Make America Great Again," what do you hear? Seriously, I want to know what is ringing inside your head when you hear them say, "I want to make America great again"? Like, do you hear like them saying, like in your head, it's like, "Oh yeah, I want to go back to slavery. Oh yeah, I want to go back to Jim Crow days. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. I see what "Make America Great Again" part that you're talking about. I hear it. Yeah, that's what I want. I want to be a yes sir, no sir ass motherfucker. Like, what do y'all hear? Like, how in your brain can't, I mean, the uneducated ones, I can understand. But the ones who got some type of common sense in their head, how can you look yourself in the mirror and be like, yeah, I'm going to vote for this racist motherfucker. I'm going to vote for this racist person who keeps putting all this racist rhetoric out there in front of my face, who keeps saying all these, surrounding himself with all these racist people, says all these whistleblowing statements and stuff.
They ain't whistleblowing. They're coming right out and saying, if you saw that shit from Madison Square Garden, they ain't fucking around. They're yelling it right in your goddamn face. You know, even the guy came out. He called it a Nazi rally. And what else do you need?
Yeah, I mean, it looked like if you play a Nazi rally back from the 30s and played that Madison Square Garden, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Especially if you put them in black and white, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference. It's just to me, it's a sad state of affairs, because everything that's wrong to me in this country is because of Republicans. Like, especially when it comes to voting. Who's the one showing up at polling station with guns on their backs? Republicans. Who's the one burning ballot boxes and shit like that? Republicans. Who's the ones that are trying to keep you clearing voting rolls of people that don't need to be cleared off? Republicans. Like, everything that it comes to suppressing your vote and passing these laws to suppress your vote It's Republicans. All the time, every time, it's Republicans. And they're the reason why this country is not further along than what it is, because for some reason they have this nostalgia of going back to the 30s, the 20s, the 50s. It ain't happening. It's not coming back. Get the fuck over it. It's not coming back.
Yeah.
Jesus. I ain't going back to Africa, because guess what? I ain't from Africa. I'm from California, motherfucker.
Like I said,
Like, goddamn.
we didn't ask to be here. We're the only motherfuckers. We didn't ask to be here.
We were brought here.
No shit. You know?
Like, Mexicans ain't going nowhere, or Hispanics ain't going nowhere. Puerto Ricans ain't going nowhere. I mean, I'm sorry, not Puerto Ricans. They're U.S. citizens. Cubans ain't going nowhere. Haitians ain't going nowhere. We are here. Get the fuck over it.
I like to see their selling point. Would you like to go to America on a cruise?
Oh, for blacks?
Yeah, come on down.
It's a one-way trip.
Yes.
It's a one-way trip. You may not be coming back, but hey, it's a new world out there.
You know
my
what happened?
friend.
After the British made it illegal for slavery, they still tried to smuggle it in. You know, the price went sky high. And they saw a British ship, them motherfuckers would open that hole and dump them all in the ocean. All of them.
Oh, the slaves?
Hell yeah. Well,
Oh, yeah.
all men, women, and children would go. They're weighed down by those ankles and shit.
The shackles and chains and stuff?
Yeah. They even had it, so if they happened, it would go. So fuck all them motherfuckers. No shit.
But like I say with you, yeah, I'm sorry of the stuff that you went through, but hey, I'm here and I'm glad I'm here. So, you know,
You made me.
it sucks. It sucks that my ancestors had to be brought over by European Americans and stuff like that and endure what they endured and stuff like that. But in the long run, I wouldn't want to be in Africa. So I'm glad I'm here and, you know, and a U.S. citizen, a black U.S. citizen, because I served my country proudly and I'm glad to have done it. I just hate to see the direction that the country is going in because of this fat, Cheeto-colored, resting bitch frog-faced motherfucker.
On top of that, we all have passports. I'd be out of this motherfucker tomorrow.
Where would you go?
Probably Canada, England.
I wouldn't go to England. The weather sucks.
Well, we figure out a place.
It's cold in Canada. I want to go to
I want
to go somewhere where it's warm, like Puerto Rico. We can move to Puerto Rico.
No, if we got to move out of the United States, we damn sure got to move out to Puerto Rico.
And they don't consider Puerto Rico part of the country anyway.
No, go to Costa Rica.
You remember?
Our money's worth a hell of a lot.
You remember Trump said he talked to the president of Puerto Rico when the hurricane hit?
Shit, he tried to trade. Wait a minute, he tried to trade Puerto Rico for Greenland. Remember that dumb shit? Everybody thought he was joking. No, the motherfucker was serious. Yeah,
he said,
"I'll trade you."
I talked to the president of Puerto Rico. Really? You talk, man? Oh my god, man! The bar is set so low for this dude. It is crazy how the bar is set so low for this dude, but it's sky high for Kamala Harris. Sky high. Like, if she were to say oh my God, anything that Donald Trump has said or done or presented a project 2025, but her version, oh my God.
Well, then that means that she would be just like Trump, and that's what we don't want. No shit. America is on the verge of maybe having their first president that's been indicted and found guilty in the court of law.
Several indictments.
Yes. For sexual assault.
Yeah, like, bro, the DOJ isn't weaponized against you. You're just a criminal. You're just committing crimes, and it's catching up to you.
What's that other one? If she wasn't my daughter, I'd date her. Oh. Translated, if she wasn't my daughter, I'd fuck her.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
Pretty much. Like, this dude is a creepo, and, you know, hey. We gotta. Hey, the next time we put out a video, it's going to either be before or during or after. No, during or after the election. So we're going to know. We're going to know how on our next episode it's gonna be an interesting one because either.
Did you see Ivana playing dodge with him? He tried to kiss her on the lips.
Oh yes, these motherfuckers kissed like they were dignitaries from 2 different countries. she didn't kiss him on the lips. She said, "Here's this cheek and here's this cheek."
She made that move though. God damn! I was like,
she was like, hey, no, you ain't gonna get these lips.
Yeah, like a motherfucker faking on a wide receiver faking so they can get high and get loose.
She was like, these lips ain't in the prenup. And he was trying. He was like,
it said, wait a minute. It said, I get paid for public appearances. Holding hands is so much extra. Kiss on each cheek, that's extra.
Hey, did you see it though when they zoomed in on the video? Man, he was still trying to kiss her. She was like, that's enough.
If your own wife don't want you,
don't like you, don't want to be around,
wife don't want you,
don't want to be around your ass.
You ain't seen there's kids around. At least the girls are smart.
Like why would you vote for this dude? His wife don't even like him. Oh, the Madison Square Garden talking about people's wives.
You know what happened?
His son, what's his name? Eric Trump. His wife, her face. She has so much work done. She whatever it is. Yeah. Another European American trying to hate on blacks, but want to steal blacks' looks and style and stuff. Her lips and her face. She looks like a Muppet. She looks like that Muppet from the Muppet Show back in the 80s. Hey, I don't remember the name of it right now, but I'm gonna post it right here. Here it is, right here. But yeah, she looks like that Muppet.
What's that other? Remember that religious lady from Florida that was up there talking about strike. That was his spiritual advisor in the White House. You never saw that shit? No, well, anyhow, most people know who she is. So he was at another prayer breakfast, and she was there, and I was like, "What the fuck? She got so much work done. She don't even look like she did."
She like a
yeah, she's from Florida,
like a doll.
Yeah, she lay. Yes, I swear, motherfuckers.
She like a porn doll, like. But anyway, we come to the end of the show.
Wait a minute. They say black don't crack, but shit, now their faces don't crack either. They don't even move.
They don't move. They don't.
No shit.
They lips. I like seeing them with their lips look like they got stung by 1,000 bees.
Wait, here they are, 50 years old, ain't got no motherfucking wrinkles.
But you go below the neckline, it looks like a fucking road map and shit like that.
They always look at the neck.
Like right here, it look like a road map of hell.
You can't kill the neck. No shit.
But anyway, hey, it's been fun. It's been real. Hey, go ahead and, like I said at the beginning, hit that subscribe button. Tell your friends about us. Hey, we always going to come correct. Hey, we're unapologetic. If this is your first time hearing about us, we don't care. Do you care?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
We don't give a fuck. We're unapologetic. Hey, we're going to say what we're going to say. Keep watching. Hey, next time we see y'all, it's going to be either during or after the election. So we're going to have a lot to say about that. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button.
You'll be able to chill if we come on and we're packing bags.
Yeah, we're packing bags with the background. Hey, we didn't make it to 10 episodes, but goddamn it, it's been fun. Thanks everybody for watching.
Load the shotgun quick. Get the shotgun.
Well, hold on. Oh, there's a knock at the door. Hey, we gotta go, y'all. It's been fun.
Come out with your hands up. Fuck you.
Hopefully it don't come to that, but if it do, hey, come bail us out, please.
I ain't going to jail. Fuck that. No, I'm too old. I'm going out with.
Yeah, I'm going out with blaze of glory.
Bullshit. I smoke me a pipe and let's go.
You're gonna be like, set it off in this.
I ain't going nowhere.
You're gonna be like, set it off.
I be wishing I had an M79.
Oh my god!
I wish I would like.
You're gonna be like Queen Latifah with the police around him and set it off like.
Just roll me out the front door of my wheelchair.
Yeah, it's gonna be a distraction. We're gonna go out the back door. Let's go. But anyway, like I said, it's been fun. Hey, we always enjoy doing this. We love putting out these videos. Hey,
Same time, same place,
same channel. Hey, thanks for watching. Catch y'all next time. Later.